Hello, my beautiful lovelies. I hope you're all doing very well. There she is. There is a Summer that you can see laying behind me. I have to move mine and I have to move the nameplate. There's also a DAC here with us. Sir, can you say hello?
Hola.
Why do you sound atrocious?
I'm eating. Leave me alone.
I'm gonna move this over here. There we go. Haha! There we go. Ashfori and Summer are now locked back into place. There we go. Hi. Now you guys can see us both. There we go. So, we ended, you guys were in a tavern. That is where our bunch of heroes went after they got their memories, at least some of them, back after their trials. So, now you have all been made aware that you are all demigods. You've all been made aware that you're family. You have all decided that tonight you need rest, so that way you can try to figure out how you want to cope with this. So we're going to pick it up there at the tavern, actually. So we'll go alphabetically. Albus, what do you do?
It smells like yogurt.
Yes, because I have yogurt.
Oh.
But what do you do, Albus? You get into your room and you're there. It's yours. You're alone.
Research. He's a scholar.
Okay, what specifically is he researching?
Pretty much all of the gods to figure out who the fuck his parents are and why the fuck they abandoned him.
Okay. I need you to roll investigation. The fact being that I can see the animation of your dice on my screen is kind of terrifying. That's slightly terrifying. So, he starts his research. He starts his research. He doesn't know where to look. So, he connects to the old headmistress at Strixhaven, the school that he studied in. What does he say to her? Give me a second, I am sending you her name.
What does he ask? So he connects to her.
Mm-hmm.
No names, no formalities. Did you know what I am?
Well, hello to you too, Albus. In the sense of what you are. Kendar, you are... In the sense of what way?
I'm a demigod.
I'm sorry, you're a what?
Yeah, no, yeah, let that sink in.
Well, if my reaction doesn't answer your question, no, I did not. I just found you wandering alone as a child.
Fantastic. I need books. Lots and lots of books.
I'm assuming you want the History of Gods books? You're lucky you're one of my favorite students because those books are restricted for you all. As it takes a couple minutes, and then a book appears in front of Albus. It is a very thick, gold, ornate book. He sees that there's a lock on it.
Kind of lock we're looking at here.
Can I open Albus's character sheet as the DM? I can!
Yeah. Oh yeah, you can.
Oh my god, I love this. Sorry, I'm just realizing that I can open his character sheet on my phone as the DM. Ho-do-do-do-do-do. Well, you have a couple options. You can use knock if you had paid any attention in your classes and realize how to use knock, you can. You can also try to pick said lock. It's up to you.
No, I'm gonna cast it.
Okay, use your spell slot. So he casts knock. As he casts knock, the lock unclicks and it kind of disintegrates. The
I hope
book,
that wasn't important.
the book can open.
He opens and starts reading.
What fucking languages does he know?
Celestial,
Albus.
Common, Elvish, Kendar, Primordial.
Okay. So he starts reading. As he's reading, it's all in Celestial. He reads about the many different realms and the many different gods that there are. There are a list of them, and in each there is I don't want to say codex, but that's the word that I can think of. There is a codex of what page he would find on what gods.
Mm-hmm.
So, as he reads, he sees the first 4 pages are the ancient gods. He sees that pages 5, give me a minute. Pages 5 to 18 are the regular gods. And then he sees from 18 35 are the demigods. Which pages does he go to first?
He's gonna start at the demigods because that means that they had this book.
He sees that there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 names scratched out. He can't make out the names, but he can see that 5 names are scratched out. Which name does he start with?
He'll just go right down the list.
Okay, so the first name that's scratched out. He flips to that page. As he flips to it, he sees that again, the name is always scratched out. So does the domain. For those pages, each scratched out name pages, there's no names, there's no domains, there's just ages. So as he reads the first page, it talks about how, and you see that it's magically updating, it's magically writing as he reads. The second male child to these two would be 29. He sits there for a second. He's 29. He flips to the next page. This female child of these two would be 19. Azalea's 19. He flips to the next scratched out page. This daughter of these two would be 21. Eleanor's 21. Keeps going. The daughter of these two would be 19. 2 of them are 19. Marissa's 19. He keeps going. The last scratched out page, the daughter of these two would be 12. Ceres is 12. They are the ones that were scratched out of the history book. So that's what he finds out. Azalea!
Oh shit! I start with an A.
Yes, you do.
Ugh.
What is Azalea doing? She knows all of this information now that her older brother is here, that she's a demigoddess that was forgotten. She's in her own room. What does she do? Well, because Summer's over here, I need to move the mic over here.
I'm loud enough.
So what does Azalea do?
She doesn't really have people she contacts.
I mean, she has one that she could.
No.
She doesn't want to ask the question to Marlene.
No.
Right?
Well, she just think about it because she has a family she didn't even know she had.
Okay. So she sits there and she thinks. Eleanor would be nice. Eleanor, you're in a tavern. You feel right at home in this tavern. Like, everybody knows you. This is one that you've played at before.
Look at that cash.
Okay, so she just goes on to perform.
Let me get that money.
Okay, she goes on to perform. I can do it, actually.
You can do it?
I can add the gold into Eleanor, I think.
The what?
I can add the gold.
Oh, the money.
Yes, I can add the moolah.
I'm gonna be rich, guys.
Manage inventory. Add items. You get 10 more gold. So you are now at 25 gold. So, you play on through the night. Next comes Cirrus. Little Cirrus is sitting in her room and she's kind of, lack of a better term, she's having a meltdown. She doesn't know what to do. She now knows that she's a demigoddess of balance, but she doesn't know what that means. She knows that you're all her cousins, but she doesn't fully realize what it means to have a family because she was just raised in a clergy. She was raised in a church. She was raised by monks and by priests and by priestesses. So she doesn't fully realize what it means. Nicera, that's her name. My brain went to the other character. Nicera is sitting in her room. My god, my brain. She's sitting in her room looking at her. This is the funny part, actually. She's sitting in her room looking at a book that she has. And the book that she has 2 spells in it. And she doesn't fully know how to use them, but she knows that they'll be coming in useful. She's trying to keep herself from doing something that inside her feels better. Something inside her feels a pull. She doesn't fully understand what it is, but something inside her feels a pull, and she's not going to follow it. So, you all get a long rest. You all rest the best way that you can. As you all wake up and you're not in the tavern anymore. You all appear in a vast, ancient, garden-like temple. You watch as you all look around. You all see flowers blooming and rotting in seconds. Do you walk?
Sure.
Okay.
Wait, this is perfect for Azalea.
So Azalea starts walking. Cirrus is not far behind her. Cirrus is kind of acting like the scared little kid that she is. She's staying behind Azalea. She's seeking comfort from somebody older than her. She doesn't know what to do. So she follows. Nicera reluctantly follows. Albus, are you following? Because you know your sister just started to walk. Albus.
I'm eating, sorry.
Are you walking? Because your sister just started to walk.
Sure.
Eleanor, are you following everybody?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So as you all walk, you watch as you're walking down this path, trees split open to reveal beating hearts in their trunks. You guys look around. Animals are born, age, and die in moments all around you. The air smells sweet but metallic. You're all walking. As you're all walking, you see, oh, I needed to get this image in here. Give me a minute, guys. There's something that I didn't do, that I forgot to do, that I should have done earlier, but I completely forgot. Give me a moment. This is gonna take a hot second, because my dumbass. Scroll down to find it. There. I now need to add it here. So, as you guys are, Dak, do you have the stream open?
I did. Let's see if it's still going.
You should, because you kind of need to see this unless you want me to share my screen in Discord.
No, you're good.
Okay. As you guys are walking, I'm gonna put her over here. As you guys are walking, a woman walks out. She's crowned with vines and bones. Bloody hand.
Whopper, junior,
Jesus,
double,
Dak.
triple, Whopper, flame grill taste with perfect toppers.
I'm not apologizing.
I need to move Blurp up, obviously. I also need to, oh well, whatever. I need to rename this because that just went the wrong way. There we go. So bloodied hands that heal whatever they touch. Her voice is calm, endless, patient. Life does not ask permission. It only asks, what will you protect? So, you keep walking. She doesn't stop you. She actually almost encourages you to keep walking as she walks. None of you fully know who this is. You've heard her voice before. It sounds familiar, but you don't know why. Dak, can you send something in chat? Sorry, I'm trying to work on something quick. Thank you. But that is what, aha, there we go, even better. It worked. Yay. Thank you.
Well, you know, I had that copy and pasted ready to go.
Oh, I figured. So you guys walk. As you walk, she walks you all to a platform where you see seeds. She doesn't say anything. There are just seeds. Do you each pick one up?
I do.
Sure.
Okay. Now, I miscalculated. We're going to have 2 seeds that are the same because I did a D4. As you pick it up, you hear you have 2 choices. And she just stands there. Keep it alive. Decide what kind of life deserves survival. As she goes quiet again.
Oh.
Now, you have to feed your seeds. She's just sitting
Feed?
there watching. Yes, you have to feed your seeds. We're first going to start with your seed type. So I need you guys to roll. I need you guys to roll a d4. Okay, we have a 3 and a 2. So,
Another 2.
okay,
Shits and giggles.
so we'll do Azalea first for the 3. So, Azalea, your flower blooms. It is a beautiful, green. As you hold it in your hand, you see that the flower is almost the color of your eyes.
Okay.
Now, for Eleanor and Albus,
Oh. They're twins.
your flowers open. They're both a deep shade of purple as you two hear whispers in your ears. Eleanor, you hear whispers of temptations, of, because you're a bard, of seduction, of lust, of music.
Okay.
Albus, because you're a womanizer. Sorry.
Not inaccurate.
I know. Welcome to Albus.
Oh wow.
You hear whispers of also lust, but a different type of lust. You hear whispers of the hunger, of the need for physical intimacy.
Well, I thought you were gonna go on like a sorcerer that it's like a need for power or whatever.
I mean,
but
I
you're-
wanted to, but...
You're just...
Okay, so now I need my 2. I need 2 d4s. Alright, I forgot their potions. 1 and a 2. We're gonna roll a 4, that's what we'll say. So for mine,
That's special. I didn't
that
even have
sounds
any
so weird.
equal.
Okay, so for 1, for Saris, hers opens and it's a blue color, kind of like her one eye, but it has almost a heart beating inside of it, and the beat that comes from it is a purple glow like her other eye. For Nisara, hers opens, but hers opens to reveal vines and thorns that prick into her hand instantly, wrapping and sticking to her hand. So, you all hear, if you wish to grow, a sacrifice must be made. You see, she's still sitting there. She's just watching you. Now, you guys can feed your plant. Now, we'll start by discussing. You all hear you need to feed your plant. What do you do?
Water. Feed
'Kay.
the plant water because it's thirsty?
Azalea dries water?
Yeah.
Okay.
What am I supposed to feed the plant?
Azalea puts water on hers.
Like,
Nothing happens. I will say, actually, before Azalea makes her choice, let's go back. You guys can roll nature to figure out how these need to be fed.
I'm sending this to you. I have to. I'm not saying this out loud.
Oh boy. Oh boy, I'm terrified of what this is gonna be.
Oh.
Oh my god.
but wait, look. But wait, look.
Okay,
Natural 20.
the demigoddess of spores doesn't know. However, the demigoddess of the arts
Fucking roll it out.
rolled a fucking nat 20. So you would know that the type of Eleanor would determine, looking at it, by the type of flower that it is. You need to make a sacrifice for it to grow. Your sacrifices can be magic, it can be memory, it can be blood, it can be... You can refuse to feed it. It can be... You can give it your own blood or a blood of someone else or something else. That is what Eleanor knows. So, with that knowledge, Eleanor, what would you do?
Me?
Yes, you.
I'll give it some of my money. I got money, bro. I'm not giving it my blood. The fuck?
Okay,
It's a sacrifice.
You give it money. We'll give it that for a magic item.
Right.
So I need you to roll me another d4.
What?
Okay, a 3. So, as you do that, you watch as the flower that was whispering to you is now almost transforming into the gold piece you gave it. It's almost like its petals are turning to gold, like it's mutating somehow to whatever you gave it. So after everybody watches this, I will say Nicera isn't gonna care. She's gonna just kind of slice her finger open and drop some blood on it. So you watch as her flower grows. I now need to take 5 HP away from Nicera. Albus,
I'll do magic.
what kind of magic?
So I can grasp sounds good.
Okay. You do shock and grasp.
Not in the hand holding it. I'm not that stupid.
You do shock and grasp. What level spell slot are you using?
It's cantrip.
Fuck. Alright. As you do it, your flower glows and it grows in your hand. Only slightly. Not a lot, but slightly. I'll put it this way. It grows, but not as much as Nicera's has grown. Azalea. We'll do you next.
I don't even know.
Well, she's seen how everybody else has sacrificed things. What does she do? If you want time to think on it, I can do what Saris would do.
Magic? Wait, like how do I magic it? Like just cast a random ass spell?
Just cast a spell.
Well,
And tell me what level.
my favorite spell.
My favorite spell, she says. Alrighty then.
Do you know what it is?
I know it's not Firebolt. Is it Shillelagh?
No, I don't have Shillelagh.
Moonbeam! Okay.
My first ever spell.
Okay, take the spell slot. So you cast the second level spell. You watch as You cast Moonbeam. You watch as your flower grows to be about the size of Nasira's, and then it grows even bigger
Yeah, see you lock in, guys.
in your hand. You all watch as Sarah sits down on the floor on the ground with hers as she holds it and she starts telling it something. Give me a minute. I need to see. I'm gonna throw out a list of languages and tell me if there's one that none of you know. Abyssal.
There you go. I don't think my guys have Abyssal.
I know Nysera doesn't. Albus, do you know Abyssal?
Nope.
Okay. Then, that's even better. You all start watching as she sits on the floor, as she sits on the ground, holding this little flower, as she starts talking to it in a language that none of you know. So, as she's talking to it, you watch as her flower grows one size, and then grows another size to be the same size as Azalea's. As she kind of looks up at Petra, and Petra just nods her head. Very well, you have all made a sacrifice. Each of your flowers has bloomed. Now, she starts to walk again. I have to go from like this to this. No, I've already done all this. So, as all of this happens, the garden stops changing in response to you. As you all stand up, the garden fractures around you, roots split open like veins beneath glass. One by one, you lose sight of each other. You're not alone, you're just separated. The air becomes heavy with a heartbeat-like rhythm. Petra's voice comes from everywhere. Life does not want certainty. So, we will start with... Give me a minute. I have to, like, scroll through all of this because... One of the joys of all these pages that I have written... Now, I need you to... Oh boy, I have another... Fuck it, I'm gonna look at it on here because it's so much easier to look at it on here. Sorry guys, I have to like scroll because the way I have this on my phone is so much easier to read than here. So, you each get a couple things. I will say this. You each get a couple things. So, we will start with the visions. We'll go one by one. We'll start with Albus.
Okay.
You get... You see two lives in front of you. The child and the healer. The healer who saved thousands of lives and a child who changes nothing. Whose life continues? You hear that in your head as you're staring at these two people. The child is a small little boy. He looks to be no older than possibly 5. He is enjoying his time. He's having fun. You see him running around a house. You watch just as this little boy goes about his day. You then see an older woman. She's hunched over. She looks thousands of millennia old, as she has been roaming the realms, saving lives. You watch as she goes from place to place, person to person, each one living a healthy life. What do? You hear again in your head, which life continues? I will say you have 45 seconds in real life to make. So if you're starting now, yeah.
I mean, technically, they both do. Just one person's a slave to what they've done, the other one is yet to decide what they're to do with their life.
Just that jigsaw mentality, bro. Who lives, who dies.
25 seconds left.
The child lives.
Okay.
Damn.
So he says that. He says the child lives. He watches as the healer, as she is performing a healing rite for a child who is dying, instantly stops. He watches as the thread that was her life is cut. As she collapses, the child that she was healing dies along with her. He watches as the little boy who he chose lives peacefully, changes nothing, but he watches as through his lens the child grows up. He has a beautiful family. He has a daughter and a son. They both grow to do wonderful things, the man himself having done and changed nothing in the world. So that's where you sit. We will go with Nasira next. So, Nasira sees 2 lives before her, the tyrant and a gardener, a future ruler who ends a war. That's all she sees. Then she sees a quiet gardener who's just planting her garden. She looks between them both, a young prince and a commoner girl. She hears the same thing, which life continues. She looks between them both. I've made my choice. The ruler. Very well. She watches as the gardener, as her garden starts to die in front of her, as it becomes barren, as she watches the outcome of this decision for that gardener. The village around her starts to die of a famine. Nobody eats. The garden that was being planted was their last hope. Nothing happens. The town that she was building it for dies. She watches as the prince that she chose to save. He ends war, yes, but he does it through brutality, and he does it through killing anyone who opposes him. He becomes a tyrant for power. You've made your choice. Next, we see Eleanor.
Oh no. Guys, I gotta put my thinking caps on.
You're gonna be so pissed off at me.
What?
You see Ceres.
Wait, why are you doing this
Eleanor
to me?
sees Ceres, and then she sees a strange man. As again, she hears.
What?
Which life continues?
Like a strange man. What type of
He
strange
is
man?
he is a man. He doesn't look familiar in any way, shape, or form to
but,
her.
like,
She's never seen him before. He's just
Can I have the race of the man?
he is a half elf.
I'm scared, dude. I bet that strange man's gonna be like.
So what life does she choose?
Wait, does she die? Does Sarah's like die forever if I choose her?
Which one does she choose? Which one do you don't know if this is an illusion or what's happening, but this is what
Well,
you see. Now, I'm starting the timer.
Wait, well, will she die forever
Now,
though?
I'm starting the timer now. You have 45 seconds.
Wait. No, because I already know, but I don't know if she's gonna die forever.
Make your choice.
No, because I don't know nothing about the strange man. What? Sarah's, because she's a demigod. They won't actually kill her. They won't actually kill her. Trust, guys.
She chooses the life that dies. She chooses. She says, Saris, your choice has been made. She watches as Saris's little body falls to the ground.
Is she actually dead though?
Nothing happens around her. She watches as the strange man.
Is he evil? Like, I'm gonna tweet. Like, I don't even know.
Summer, let me finish.
I'm scared.
She watches as the strange man is actually from a prophecy that she read, that he will save kingdoms, that he will save lives. She watches as in this play out of versions in front of her, he goes on to destroy tyrants. He goes on to destroy evil and bring good about to whatever kingdoms he goes to.
So I was locked in, but is she actually dead?
That's what gets to sit with Azalea.
Well, not Azalea, it was Eleanor.
Oh yeah, Eleanor.
Oh,
yeah,
man.
this one is Azalea.
Yeah, she was a demigod, so I'm gonna assume that she's not gonna just die. If she's dead, then oops.
You see two things in front. You see two people in front of you. You see a brave warrior. She is in full armor. She looks to be a very strong paladin. Then you see a fragile young man who looks to be a cleric. Who does she choose? Cleric. Again, she hears. Let me finish one! Which life continues?
Well, what if the paladin breaks his oath and then just starts killing people?
So she chooses the cleric?
No, I'm scared. Don't say it like that.
I'm just asking to clarify.
I said what I said.
Okay. She chooses the cleric. She hears your choice has been made. She watches as the female paladin gets cut down in a battle.
And she dies honorably, guys.
Sure.
No.
Sure.
No.
She gets
What do you mean, sure?
She gets cut down in a battle as she watches.
She's doing what she loves.
The young healer. She watches as he heals many, but he looks to be no older than Albus. No older than... well, actually, he looks to be younger than Albus, we'll say. He looks to be maybe 25. As he's walking, she watches as he's healed many, but he cannot heal the ailment that takes him.
Yeah, he did it. He lived his life, though, as long as he could. Look, she died in battle, which is probably what she wanted as a paladin. And he died healing and saving people. That is... there's no lose.
So last one is Cirrus. Cirrus is standing in the darkness as she looks back and forth between the two people in front of her. She sees a young girl and a young boy. No descriptions, no ideas of what they're going to become. She just looks between them as she sits on the ground for a moment as she hears the same thing. Which life continues? She looks around and she hesitates. She looks around and she doesn't know what to do. She's trying her hardest to wade between the two of them, to weigh them out as she hears, "Make your choice." I don't know anything about them. I can't, as her pull as the demigoddess of balance is trying to make its choice, but it's hard because she doesn't know which is. I can't choose! As her time runs out.
Oh man, did she actually die? Did I do that? That was my fault. My bad, gang.
I couldn't choose. I don't know the balance between them. Petra appears behind her and pets her head. That is why I gave you the two easiest. For there is no choice. They balance each other. She looks up at Petra. What? They balance each other. The reason you could not choose is because I was testing you. On yours. As Petra disappears, as she watches their lives fold out as they are, the balance of each other. Only this story she watches that it's not the story that she would have assumed. She would have figured they would have gone to do something else, but she watches as this almost seems like a different timeline. As she watches as the young girl grows up to look very much like the picture that you all see over there. And the young man gets experimented on. She doesn't realize it, but Dak knows what I'm doing and he hates me for it.
Dang.
She doesn't realize it, but she is watching a different timeline of her great-grandparents, Petra and Mare Fiore, of one of their lives that could have been lived, where they are the balance of each other. As now...
So guys, I was locked in. I made that choice. I'd be great in a
We're
jigsaw
going to
track.
take a second, as you all still have your flowers. I need everybody to roll d6s.
So she's not dead, so I made the right choice. Gang, I'm locked in.
As you're sitting there, you see that Petra has watched you after you've made your choice. You watch as she just closes one eye silently. She doesn't say anything. She just closes one eye silently. Azalea and Eleanor, what are your rolls?
I did it.
I will open it on here, so that way I can seize. Ooh, D&D Beyond just crashed.
Ooh.
My app just had a crash. Okay, 5 and a 2. So 5 is already done, so roll one more. 2, we will do Eleanor. You watch as after you've made your choice, the sky that you didn't realize is around you dims slightly. Almost like the sun is starting to go down. 1, Azalea, you watch as the flower species that are around you that you didn't notice from before have all started to disappear and change into a different flower. That leaves me. So we will do Azalea first. The flower that she still has in her hands starts to mutate a little bit. The heartbeat that was purple is now faster, harder. The irony for this. Nasira, for her, she listens as a heartbeat in the distance from her has stopped completely. The fractured visions collapse inwards. The garden reforms around you, but something has changed. Not in the garden, but in you. You watch as Petra appears. She looks at Cirrus. Mercy delayed becomes cruelty sometimes. She looks at Albus. Life expands by consuming. She looks at Azalea and Eleanor. Even kindness leaves scars.
Huh?
She looks at all of you. Now you understand. To preserve life, it is to decide what dies. Now, she looks at you all, holding up one finger. What will you create? She holds up 2 fingers. What will you choose? She holds up 3 fingers. What responsibility will you accept for life restored? You're all confused. You're sitting there for a moment. You're thinking about it. you're on what seems to be phase number 3 of this trial, of this test that she's giving you. You realize phase number 1. What will you create? You all look at the flowers in your hands. Phase 2. What will you choose? You're now in phase 3. What responsibility will you accept for life restored? You're sitting there hearing that. As everything around you is still just the garden, you all hear that. What's the first thing? Albus, we'll start with you. What's the first thing that comes into your mind? Albus,
What? Sorry, I was reading something.
did you hear any of what I just said?
I was listening. I didn't hear anything you said in the last 10 seconds. It was a doctor's thing I had to read. My bad.
What is the first thing you think of when you heard what Petra said for this one? If you need a refresher, what responsibility will you accept for life restored?
Yeah, why is she always a philosophical one?
Okay, Azalea. Any reaction to that?
Well, as long as we're not killing somebody again, I guess.
Eleanor?
Honestly, it kind of feels like if we bring someone back, we're gonna have to deal with the consequences of who we choose to bring back. I think it's just like the opposite of what we just did.
Okay. Nisera is just sitting there silent, kind of like eyes boring into Petra, like, what the fuck are you playing? And then Sirius is kind of hiding behind Azalea and Eleanor, almost scared of what Petra means by that. We're going to take a quick break because I have to go to the bathroom, so give me a hot moment, you guys. Hebrew. Hello, sir. I have returned.
Hello.
How did you do? All right. So, oh look, now you can see Summer more. She's sitting up. She's gonna fucking smack me. She looks like she wants to smack me. So, is this now gonna be your new spot for D&D?
I don't know, maybe.
So, do-do-do-do-do. The garden stops breathing, flowers still remaining half bloomed, water hangs motionless in the air. Even the decay pauses. The world waits. You hear Petra's voice, calm, almost a little too calm for your own liking. Now you choose who returns. You all look around, slightly confused. You don't understand what she means. Now you choose who returns?
Oh.
Nothing is said after that. You just hear now you choose who returns. What do you all say to each other?
So, yeah, basically the opposite of what we just did. Oh, I'm so smart, guys. Out of character. Out of character.
Out of character, Summer is so smart.
Where'd they go?
You're not wrong.
So are we bringing back the people we killed? Ooh.
Saris looks between all of you, but I didn't choose.
That was an option? Oh! Oops.
Oopsie daisies.
Well, I mean, it's not like my choice had any effect, so we're good.
Saris just sitting there like, what does she mean now we get to... Huh? You all hear again. Now you get to choose.
What's that even? How are we choosing?
I will say that all of you in your life, being however you were raised or however you were found or however, you have all experienced a loss of some kind, other than the choice that you just made. Each of you has felt loss in a different way, whether it be somebody you considered an ally who had died, somebody you had considered a mentor, an enemy that you regret, something.
Oh.
You all have a different feeling of loss. So, we will go around the round table. Eleanor, we'll start with you. You can choose if you want to bring back somebody who you saw as an ally, if you want to bring back somebody you saw as a mentor, an enemy you regret, something like that. Someone you saw as family before realizing who your family was.
Yeah, but bringing them back, they're already gone. They're gonna be like a zombie thing.
They're gonna be like a zombie thing? Oh my god.
I don't want to bring someone back and then them not be the same as they were.
Okay. Eleanor chooses not to.
Do you need help?
Azalea.
Nope.
What would Azalea do?
Probably bring someone back.
Okay. So what's the category this person's under to her?
A really close friend.
Okay. So, Summer, come up with a random name.
Me?
Yes.
What?
Off the top of your head.
You're the DM.
Okay, Blossom.
Blossom. That's
Blossom.
a horrible name.
You're the DM, she says.
Let me get a better name.
Would you rather I threw out... I don't know. Esther?
I mean, Esther is a slightly better name than Blossom.
Okay, then Esther. So...
Esther as in E-S-T-H-E-R?
Yes.
Oh.
You all just laughed. I thought my mom lived something.
We haven't even gotten to you yet.
Black-eyed Susan.
What?
I'm looking at plant names.
I don't know, or what the hell is a black-eyed Susan? It's like, what? It sounds like a domestic abuse victim.
That's the name of a plant, guys. Black-eyed Susan. Fern.
So, Fern?
Fern. That's better than...
Esther?
Yeah.
Fine. Fern. Fine. Fern. So you say Fern's name to Petra. Petra looks at you almost like she's looking through your memories as a particular memory of Fern pops into your mind. Fern was once a friend that you would wander around with in the grove that you were raised in. Fern was always one that was adventurous. Fern would always get into trouble, but you were always there by his side to defend him. Fern had passed when an attack happened. He was trying to fight with the adults. You were both young. He was trying to fight with the adults, prove that he could do it, but he was one caught in the crossfire. You were the one who started to hold the ceremony for him, but you being as young as you were, you needed help, so you got help. You watch as the Fern that you once knew and adored as your friend starts to appear in front of you.
Oh my gosh.
We'll stay there for a minute. That's where Azalea stays. Eleanor chose nobody.
Yeah.
Albus, are you back yet or have you left again?
Stop fucking with that.
I'm here.
Okay.
You can go in the bathroom downstairs next to the sink.
Okay.
I'll let him do things.
I'm not doing things. I'm currently just getting shit put in my room and told where it's going.
Okay. So who does he choose? Does he have somebody who saw as an ally who died while at school? Somebody he saw as a family member? Somebody he saw as a mentor?
Mentor.
Okay. Name. For the
We
look.
both know the answer.
Say it.
You're gonna shoot me.
Say it.
You're bracing.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Gonna bring Professor Downberry.
She's not dead.
Correct. He doesn't have a mentor other than her.
They need to be dead. I specified this.
He'll bring a friend back that he lost.
Give me a name. Any random name.
Oh, I can do this a lot faster.
Oh, good lord. I'm
There it is.
terrified.
Found it. Caleb.
Caleb. Okay.
Oh my god, there's a person named Caleb in my class.
That sounds like a you problem.
So he says Caleb out loud. Petra looks at him again, almost going through his memories as memories of Caleb, you and him training together in school, start to appear in your mind. Caleb was one of the students with you that was chosen to go on, I don't want to say an excursion, on an adventure, but an excursion to learn about magical beasts, and he got too close to one. He got too close to a minotaur before the teacher could even react. He was stomped. You watch as he starts to appear in front of you. That's where we'll leave it at one for now. Nysera is kind of like Eleanor and doesn't have anybody.
Oh man, it's not that Eleanor doesn't have anybody, she just doesn't want to fuck with that.
I mean, Nysera is the same, like, she doesn't, So she bows out of it. Cirrus, he's good. Albus is gonna fucking. Dak is gonna hit me when I say this. Dak is gonna hit me when I say this. I can already see him opening up Snapchat. So, Cirrus sits there for a moment as she looks at Petra.
I did it.
What did you do?
We did it already.
You know the shelving that I had?
Uh-huh.
You gave me? Well, Joe didn't want to go in. What hand did I use?
Dumbass. So, she looks up at Petra. There was one who I saw who helped to raise me in the ways of being a cleric. She was one of the best, but I had heard she had passed. Petra just looks into her mind, her eyes glowing. For the first time, you all see Petra show emotion. You all watch as tears roll down her face. Say her name, child. Liliana?
Oop.
I'm expecting to get a message. I am expecting to get a message. As the memories that she has of Liliana start to play in her mind, she doesn't realize it, but Liliana was the one who found her. Liliana was the one who brought her into the clergy. Liliana was one of the ones that had helped to raise her before she had been called away. Fuck's sake. So, now as the three of you are standing there, roots start to gather at the center of the garden, slowly, carefully, like fingers rebuilding something fragile. The bodies form inside them. Breathing begins violently, air flooding lungs that should never breathe again. Eyes open, terrified, but alive. Dak, I need you to roll a d6. We're gonna start with Caleb.
Hold.
Caleb.
How? What?
I figured you were going to. In answer to your message, I thought you were going to.
I almost did. It didn't come to my mind. She's never dead.
So Caleb.
Correct. I will resurrect her every chance I get. She's not allowed to die.
Oh well. You watch as Caleb steps forward. Caleb looks very angry. Caleb looks almost full of vengeance as he looks around. You two, this is starting you two, Caleb and Albus. He looks at you. You did nothing. You did nothing but stand there and watch.
Ooh. This is why I didn't fuck with this shit, guys.
What is Albus's response?
Walk in.
I have a question.
Hmm.
Roughly how many years have passed since this happened?
Oh god, how fucking old are you again? You are 29.
29. I was found as a child.
We'll say that since the death, 15 years have passed. You were 14.
Ah, he's come to terms with this shit.
Sure.
Look in. Look in.
Terms. Terms.
Terms.
We were children. You wandered too close. It wasn't my job to protect you. I warned you not to.
No, you didn't. You laughed and you dared me, Albus. You dared me to go closer. You were supposed to be behind me. You said you would be.
End of the day. Accidents happen. Children make mistakes.
You taught me no one is worth trusting. As he lunges at Albus.
Ah! Oh my god, guys. Wow.
I was just steps to the side.
Roll me dex.
No.
Albus does not move. Albus tries to step to the side, but he's not fast enough as he gets jumped by Caleb. As Caleb pins him to the ground, you did nothing. You were my friend. You told me to do it. You did nothing. We're gonna leave that one there for a minute.
I'm so fucking
Let that
scared.
stew for a
I'm
minute.
so fucking scared.
Azalea, roll me a d6.
No. I resist. If I say no, it never happens.
You have to.
What did he roll again?
A 3. If you roll a 3, you can re-roll.
Okay. Ah! I rolled a 3.
Roll it again.
I rolled a 4.
Okay. He looks... Fern looks around. Where?
I don't know.
He looks at you. Azalea?
Yes?
He smiles.
Oh god.
Oh god, she's terrified. He smiles as he runs to you and hugs you like he used to when
Oh,
you two
wow,
were
guys.
younger. I don't know how to thank you.
What? For what?
For whatever you did for bringing me back. I don't know how to thank you. He seems grateful. He doesn't seem angry. He doesn't seem scared. He's not confused. He is grateful.
So that 4 saved me?
That 4 saved you.
What was it gonna be? What was the...
I'll tell you all the rest of them when I do Ceres's. But he's talking to you. He's grateful. He's not scared. He's grateful for being back. He's thankful that you brought him back. Now I have to do Ceres's. I need to roll a d6 on my little squish. My little squish rolled a 1. Oh boy. The natural stable on his first bound. You all watch as this little halfling looks around, and she's almost terrified. She looks scared of what has happened. Sarah steps forward. Miss Lily? She looks at her. Saris, what has happened? You've been brought back. Why? Death is supposed to be final. Death is supposed to be... She seems scared at the thought of being brought back. Now, we'll go back to Albus. While he's getting his ass kicked in by Caleb, he gets asked, "Why did you bring me back?" What is Albus's answer? Albus.
I'm dying. Went down the wrong hole. Give me a second.
Oh, liquid tried to get into his lungs.
Oh, chip.
That's worse.
Uh-huh. It's Doritos.
Oh, that's so
Why'd
much
you say-
worse. Why do you say Doritos like that? I don't know.
It's Doritos.
It's
Doritos.
But what does Albus
Alright,
say
what?
to that while he's getting fucking obliterated? Why did you bring me back? As he's just getting the shit beat out of him. This little Kendar is getting the shit beat out of him.
No, the reason I chose you before you decided to punch my face in. And Albus is going to use Misty Step. and appear 20 feet behind Kitty.
He tries to use Misty Step. He can't. He feels that magic isn't working right now.
Great. I was going to tell you I'm sorry. Seeing as you decided to then instead go the anger route.
I will say that the reason I had you all roll d6s is because because this has to be roleplay, I have an emotional state table. 1 is terrified, 2 is confused, 3 is angry, 4 is grateful, 5 is emotionally numb, and 6 is quietly devastated.
Wait, why did I get the only good one?
So,
Fuck you,
Is
that's
this
why.
actually real? Let me see. What the hell?
like legit, guys, I have my table. So
Dang.
as this is happening, everybody freezes in their spot. Like, Caleb's fist freezes like 2 inches away from Albus's face. You all hear Petra. Life is returned. Life returned is still life. It requires protection, responsibility, sacrifice. Will you keep them?
What? Will you keep them? What does that even mean?
She just repeats again. Will you keep them?
Yeah. Why not?
Okay, roll me a d6, but don't count the 6, Summer, because Azalea was the one who went first.
Yeah, why? Is this gonna be like evil hell again? No, is it actually? Let me see your face.
It's the options that you guys get.
What do you mean the options?
If you say yes, there are the options that you get for the life that you have brought back.
What does that even mean? The options to what?
Just roll me the d6 and ignore 6.
Well, it's 5.
5? Okay.
What does that even mean?
So,
Deceased.
Azalea said yes for Fern to stay.
Yeah.
Petra looks at you. Then the cost for this is a shared burden.
Huh?
So you gain 1 failed death save mark.
No, I better not die then.
The mark cannot be removed normally and only activates during your next time of death saving.
So when I die, I die? Most
No,
likely?
you have to fail 3.
You have to fail
Just
3.
automatically
This just
fail
gives
1.
you an extra. No, it's not automatically fails. Oh yeah, you
Yes.
automatically have 1 failed on your next turn
Yeah,
of death.
so if I die, I have like a...
You have 2 chances to get a death before you're fully dead.
I love that, guys.
So there's that.
Because-
Jack, what do you choose? Does he
No.
keep him? No? Okay. So he says, you say no. Petra watches silently. The resurrected soul looks at you. Slowly he exhales. You watch as he gets returned to the roots. Petra looks at you. Then you understand. Life is not owned by continuation. Dak,
Uh-huh.
you have gained Petra's respect.
Oh, okay.
A stronger divine favor for later.
And I get to fucking
just
die.
I'm just
And-
gonna mark the inspiration spot for that.
Reduced future burden.
And I get to die.
Last but not least, I have a 4.
though. That makes it easy for him to say, yeah.
No matter what the option was, I had already intended to say no.
Petra, oh boy, this is, oh boy. So, Petra looks at her. I now have a claim on you.
What?
I'm sorry, what? A claim. You heard me. Liliana disappears, and so does Fern.
Oh, okay.
They
so...
go to live their lives. As you all watch as a small sigil appears on Azalea's neck.
I'm cursed, bro.
It is a small seed. Azalea grabs it slightly in pain. Ow. That is my claim to you. I shall use it when I wish.
What does that even... Wait, what does that mean, though, for me? Like, is that the curse of me having one less saving throw, or does she, like, actually gonna fuck me over?
No, she's not gonna... No, it's just one less saving throw for if you ever
Okay,
eventually do get down.
Okay, that is
Yeah,
my less
and it's
saving
only
throw.
once.
Yeah, I was just double checking.
Petra reaches towards each of you. Her touch is warm, then unbearingly alive. Vines spread beneath your skin, flowers bloom where blood flows, wounded scars turn into thorns and leaves. Remember this. Heroes are not because you are not heroes because you save lives. You are gods in waiting. Because you decide which lives matter. Now, go and live with the choices you have made. So you all appear back in the tavern. You hear, can you live with yourselves after choosing? You feel very dreamy. You feel almost uncomfortable with it. As you appear in your rooms, it still looks like the gardens are around you. The gardens change, not randomly, but in response of you. Flowers bloom in your colors. You're all in your own place. Roots twist into shape that resemble your choices. The air itself remembers what happened. Now, you each have to sit there and reflect. So we'll start the reflection on Eleanor.
Me.
The most you did was make a choice.
Yeah.
That was all you did. Do you, as you sit there and reflect, do you regret your choice? Do
No.
you...
I don't regret. I did good.
So you chose mercy. You watch as fragile flowers wound everywhere. Wounded animals around the garden approach you seeking safety. The garden feels softer. Nysera would sit there. She chose ambition. She watches as massive flowers choke the smaller plants. Predators roam her garden peacefully. Sunlight is becoming very harsh. Cirrus watches. Plants grow malformed. Roots split uncertainly. Echoes repeat of unfinished words. Her choice lays before her still, seeing the two lives that she couldn't choose between. Azalea. Yours was much like Eleanor's. Yours was a choice that was made of mercy. Fragile flowers begin to bloom. Wounded deer approach you, seeking your safety. Your garden is a sanctuary. Albus. As you look around, your sacrifices that you chose were heavy. Parts of your garden bloom from blood. Thorns wrap gently around you. you see Petra watching you still. Only it's not the Petra that you fully saw earlier. She seems slightly younger. She's watching you with a very, very pointed interest. Eleanor and Azalea hear, "You are the preserver." Actually, no. Eleanor hears, "You are the preserver." Azalea hears, "You are the shepherds." Nicera hears, "You are the witness." Actually, no, she hears, "You are the devourer." Cirrus hears, "You are the witness." Albus hears, "You are the thorn bearer." You all hear, "You've made your choices." Albus, you hear, "You carry suffering willingly. That is rare." Azalea, you hear, "You confuse mercy with innocence." Eleanor and Nicera hear, "You destroyed because you cannot tolerate weakness." Cirrus hears, "You preserve because you fear loss." You all sit there for a moment hearing what you heard. She's not mocking you. As you hear in her voice, she seems to just be stating her observations.
If you hear a lawnmower, I'm sorry.
I do, but it's alright. So you watch as Petra.
I need a charger.
You all. The white
I
one's
gotta
there.
reach.
Give me a sec, guys. Oh, my headphones.
You've got long
They're
fingers.
running
Come on,
away.
look in.
They're running away from you.
They are running away from me. Who the fuck did I say was the preserver? Eleanor. Thank you.
How the fuck did I remember that?
I don't know, you've got a better memory than I do right now, so I'll take it.
No.
Eleanor, Petra walks up to you as you watch as she places her hand on your head, and you hear the preserver blooms.
Like, why am I the preserver? I literally killed a child.
Oh my god, don't make me go through this again. I told you when you killed the child what happens.
Well,
I have to, like...
she's not really dead.
Eh.
I mean, eh.
I have to rearrange us to keep you in frame.
I'm hiding.
You cannot hide.
I must.
Once per long rest, you can prevent a creature within 30 feet from you from dropping to 0 hit points.
Oh, hell yeah.
But a nearby plant instantly withers.
Well, that's not my problem.
Dak, you watch as Petra walks up to you, puts her hand on your head. The thorn bearer receives a gift. When taking damage from another creature, you temporarily gain HP points equal to your proficiency bonus of your choosing.
Oh, so I'm just gonna go up +7 every time.
I had the shepherd, the witness, Shepherd was Azalea. So you hear, as she puts her hand on your head, the shepherd's breath. You can stabilize any creature to be, even if they are dead, even if they are downed and on saving rolls, to 1 HP.
Oh, hell yeah. But not me.
Not yourself, no. The other two are ever so lovely. They just cause more pain. Cirrus has her scar, and Nysera. Oh boy. Basically healing magic for Nysera basically gets her to feel high.
What?
Mm-hmm. That was her curse. So, Petra offers one final choice to you all, as she's standing in front of you. You may leave unchanged, or you may carry life more deeply than mortals were meant to. Do you accept, or do you refuse? I'm asking all of you in general, do you accept or do you
Sure.
refuse? You accept?
Yeah.
Okay. So, you each get Spare the Dying at will.
Oh, hell yeah.
But, oh, this is fun. You each have nightmares every long rest.
We have what?
Nightmares every long rest.
What the fuck? Why are we punished for being good?
Petra looks at all of you. Not proudly, not cruelly, but honestly. You came seeking the meaning of life, but life never possessed meaning. Only continuation. Only consequence. Only choice. And now, the world will grow from what you have chosen to become. The garden exhales. Suddenly, decay resumes, water falls, flowers bloom and rot, time begins again. Petra slowly disappears into rot and blossom. The final words left behind, they linger. Live carefully. Everything does. You all appear back in your rooms. Now, you have all sat there, you've thought for a moment. You realize that she was not creating you all to be heroes. She was creating people of being capable of choosing what lives deserve to continue. You have all realized that you have just passed a trial of an ancient god. You all now get to level up a level. And that is where we shall end this session. You guys.
Albus wants to do one thing before you call this.
Okay.
It can only go great from here.
Oh boy.
What?
We're back to the tavern.
Mhm.
Albus is gonna walk out of the tavern.
Mhm.
He's gonna walk to a motherfucking temple.
Okay.
Anyone try to talk to him when he walks in?
What temple is he going to?
He's going to Petra's if he can find it.
Okay. Every city that you're in has each a dedicated temple for the ancient gods and the regular gods. You find
Perfect.
Petra's temple. You see that there are clerics all around. There are midwives. There are anything to do with bringing life into the world or preserving it. The people are there. What does Albus do in said temple?
He's gonna walk right up to the statue.
Okay. He sees that the statue looks like she did, actually very well, carved into marble with gold and silver and flowers blooming all around it.
Going to close his eyes and just ask why they left,
Why what?
they were abandoned, and why their names are crossed out of the book.
Okay, give me a minute. Because the world continued. And continuation demands sacrifice. Empires erase what shames them, people bury what hurts them. Even gods are guilty of turning away from suffering and become too large to carry. You were not forgotten in a single moment. You were forgotten slowly. One decision at a time, a name removed from records, a grave left untended, a child told not to ask questions, a history rewritten so others can sleep peacefully. Mortals call this abandonment because they believe abandonment resolves cruelty. Most abandonment is born from cowardice, from exhaustion, from people deciding survival mattered more than truth. But forgotten does not make you lesser, and being erased does not mean you are gone. You remember. The earth remembers. And so do I, great-grandson. That is what he hears.
He's gonna get attacked when he pulls out this book, and I fucking know it.
What book does he pull out?
He pulls out the book he got from the birthday.
Okay. What does he do?
Holds it there. That doesn't answer why you abandoned us. All 5 of us.
Give me a minute.
I'm glad you knew this was happening this episode or the next. He was going to confront one of them eventually.
You wish to know why the 5 were abandoned. Then listen carefully, Albus. Because this truth ruined empires long before it reached you. We did not abandon you 5 because you were weak. We abandoned them. Well, they abandoned you because they were terrified. You 5 were never ordinary. You carried fragments of something ancient, older than temples, older than kingdoms, older, perhaps, than even your parents themselves. Most people pray without question. Most people accept stories they were given, but you 5 remembered. Not fully, never fully, just enough to see through the cracks. You could see when gods lied. You can tell when fate was altered. You can hear the things buried beneath creation that were never meant to be spoken aloud. And that made them realize something dreadful. If you 5 ever awoke completely, mortals would no longer fear divinity. They would understand it. And once something is understood, it can be challenged. So they argued. Some wished to guide you all, others wished to hide you, and some demanded your complete erasure. In the end, fear won. Not war, not justice. Fear. You were stripped from history piece by piece. Records burned. Blood ties severed. Your names eventually spoken only in whispers. Entire generations taught to see you as cursed, so no one would ever listen to what you had to say. And the cruelest part? Your parents still watch you suffer. They watch the hunger, the loneliness, the prayers that went unanswered, because intervening would have admitted that you all mattered. So they abandoned you, publicly while silently fearing you for centuries. You're not forsaken, Albus, because you are unloved. You all were forsaken because even the gods feared what you 5 might become. The connection severs after she says this.
Knowing she can still 100% hear what he says, 'cause she can hear fucking everything. I'm not unloved. I just don't have love from the people who actually cared enough to have me. I have a family to replace it. He just leaves.
As he leaves, a small lotus falls in front of him. He stops. The lotus just sits there. What does he do?
What color is it?
It's purple.
Okay, Spectre, still pick it up.
He picks it up. He hears, "There are some of us up here who do wish for you to come home, but even as ancient gods ourselves, we sadly can be outruled by our own children. The next 3 trials will all be of your other great-grandparents. Know that our trials will make you stronger. Know that our trials will get you closer. There are still many more that you have to overcome. And I hope that once you've overcome them, you can become what you truly should be. Not demigods, not even gods. You're to become higher than them, but just below us as ancients. You are to become high gods, the 5 of you. Let no one know this, Albus. Let no one know what you are to become. For your own safety, please. What does Albus do with this information, knowing that he is supposed to become a high god with his 4 cousins?
Walk back to the tavern.
Okay.
He's gonna knock on Eleanor's door.
Eleanor,
Ah,
you hear a knock at your door.
oh no. Yes?
Open the door.
Why? Oh, it's right up.
Yes, it is light out still.
Just do it.
Okay, fine. Jeez.
So Eleanor opens the door.
She sees a very pissed off Albus.
What's up your ass right now? Jeez.
He's gonna hand her the book.
Does she open it?
Sure.
She opens it. She sees that all 5 of their names are crossed out. As Albus, in his little scribbly handwriting, has written beside the ages of everything who he thinks everybody is. Where he thinks everybody belongs.
Oh my gosh.
We need to go somewhere. No one's gonna like it but me.
We?
We.
We as in all of us? We as in
All
me
5
too?
of us.
Oh.
All 5. I mean, we can both go. It's not gonna matter. They're just gonna ask questions.
Where?
My home.
Thank you! Oh my god!
Why'd you say thank you?
Because if he wasn't gonna set it up, I was gonna have to.
I was leading to this with the moment I asked for that book, and that's why he went to the temple. Because if he wants answers, and off your words, she's still alive.
Oh, that's who.
Mm-hmm. You're gonna go see a very, very, very old, angry dragon lady.
Oh no.
I'm gonna go blow a door open. We're gonna have a conversation. And he knows how to get there the fastest, because he just has to ask.
Thank you! Good god, I did not know how I was gonna set up to you guys to go to Strixhaven before you did Mayor's.
Oh, it was so easy for me.
Because I was...
That's why he asked the questions he asked in that order.
A part of my brain was like, fuck, how am I gonna get them to Strixhaven? Because for next campaign, I need them to do Strixhaven before they even go to Mayor's, because they have research to do first.
You would go tell the party.
Okay, so
then
you
could
all...
go to Strixhaven.
I will say, you all, like... Albus does this smart thing and brings them all down for dinner, and you're eating and you're talking. And Albus says that you guys have to go to Strixhaven.
I don't want to go to school.
Azalea.
I get it.
I've never been to school before.
Me neither. That's why I'm not going to school.
I can fix that. Technically, you're not going to school, but close the fuck enough.
Cers's little legs are just, like, swinging at, like, the thought of her going to an actual building that isn't, like, a temple.
So, oh, little child, would you like it if I convinced them to give you robes to match mine, just smaller for you, in your colors?
Can we?
Oh my gosh.
I can call in a favor.
12! Like, she's never been anywhere outside of the walls of those fucking temples that she's been at. So, like, she is so squishy.
He's just gonna... Oh, god damn it, Professor.
And that is where we will leave it. Well, thank you guys. We hope you have enjoyed today's campaign. Next week, we are headed to Strixhaven. Why is my computer being so slow?
On to Strixhaven, and I get to cause problems.
So next week we are going to Strixhaven. I hope you all did enjoy. I know that I did. Thank you, Dak, for being the Chaos Gremlin of Albus. Thank you, Summer. The jazz hands of Summer. I love you guys so much, and we will talk to you guys, gals, non-binary pals, and everybody in between later. Bye-bye!